Tonight on Evening, Northwest Trek celebrates its golden anniversary. The Buckley BMX riding siblings tearing up the track and winning world championships. And the story behind this local couple's explosive engagement photo.
Welcome to the show from Northwest Trek in Eatonville. I'm St. Brian, and we are here to celebrate 50 years of showcasing wild Northwest animals in their natural setting. Let's get the party started with a sweet treat for our raccoon friends who have promised us they can be nice and share, and, well, they are raccoons after all. While we are here, there are two new arrivals we want you to meet. It's just that they may be a little shy.
Today is a practice day for our Cougar cubs.
It's an exercise in patience and hope.
Cat behavior is very consistent, whether it's a small cat or a large cat.
You can't make a cautious cat do anything, and two 7-month-old Cougar cubs have reason to be cautious. Sullivan was found injured, dehydrated, and emaciated outside Spokane. He needed fluids.
We'd add a little bit of blood, elk blood usually, to a bowl of water, and he thought that was the greatest thing in the world, and he would lick it all up.
Sienna wasn't in much better shape when she was discovered in New Mexico.
We brought her in knowing that they were going to be really good friends and comforts to each other. Both of them had had a really rough childhood. They experienced a lot of loss and a lot of fear.
But with great care, they've come a long way. And eventually, enticed by some of his favorite treats, Sullivan makes a grand entrance. He stays back on the far side of the property, but he has time to get used to this space and to invite his new best friend to share it.
Our goal is that they will live out their days here in absolute maximum comfort. So their days of hardship are over and they have a life of luxury ahead of them.
They are a little shy, but you can try to see Sienna and Sullivan starting this Friday right here at Northwest Trek. This weekend, Northwest Trek celebrates 50 years of rescuing wild animals and showcasing them in their natural setting. It's all part of a vision that begins with a local family who made one extraordinary donation.
It was unusual at the time it was established.
Connie Hellier's parents donated more than 700 acres for a park that makes animals native to the Northwest feel at home.
They wanted the animals to be happy.
With Governor Dan Evans symbolically cutting a log on July 17, 1975, the dream of a wildlife park became reality. Today, American bison and Roosevelt elk roam land they share with mountain goats and bighorn sheep, and countless animals have been rescued.
Connecting people to wildlife is at the heart of everything we do here at Northwest Trek. Over the last 50 years, we've created some innovative ways to foster that connection, whether it's people enjoying the free roaming area tour in one of our brand new all-electric trams, or learning about the recovery of the bald eagle at the award-winning Eagle Passage, or just spending the day in Kids Trek enjoying the stream.
Connie has written a children's book about Northwest Trek. She says she loves what happens when kids see animals at the park.
They seem to be awestruck also when they get close to a wild animal. It's a transformative experience for children as well.
A great experience for all ages. Northwest Trek's 50th anniversary celebration happens this weekend, July 19 and 20, with fun activities for the whole family, including a scavenger hunt, a chance to make your own birthday hat with antlers, and special keeper chats with raccoons, grizzly bears, porcupines, and gray wolves. One of Evening's favorite former interns is making her dreams come true. This weekend, for her friends and her family, she is screening a TV pilot she made last summer on Bainbridge Island. And that's when I got to visit the set of Finding Chaz.
And action.
Why don't you stop?
A dozen years after graduating from Woodward Middle School on Bainbridge Island, Anissa Ashabi is back, hoping to bring the world she created in a novel to a streaming service near you.
You might not care, but I actually have plans in life. beyond flipping burgers.
What is it like seeing all of this happen right in front of you?
It's definitely a pinch me moment. First of all, to see my name as executive producer on a slate is literally like a dream come true. I think if you would have told me even like a year ago, I would have freaked out and not believed you.
We met Anissa 5 years ago when the Wazoo grad interned on our show.
That was definitely a moment when I realized I enjoyed having my work seen by the wider population, and it inspired me to keep going with my writing and ultimately seek publishing a book.
That book is Finding Chaz, a young adult novel that challenges cancel culture.
It follows the story of Roxy Nazari, who is a 15-year-old girl at odds with Chaz Humbert, a sexual harassing creep that maybe has a little bit more to him than we realize at first.
Emily David plays Roxy, the spunky character most like Anissa herself. Her best friend, Hannah, is played by social media star Alyssa McKay, who has 10 million TikTok followers getting daily updates from the set.
They are ecstatic. I am convinced that this is it. This is going to be a hit. You did do your homework, right?
As executive producer, Anissa works round the clock, betting on herself and the team she's hired to turn Finding Chaz into a series.
Yeah, sleep is not on the table currently for me, but it's okay. I'm having the best days of my life, and I couldn't be more grateful to be here.
I feel like I'm watching somebody's dream come true.
You are.
So happy for her. The private screening of Finding Chaz is happening Saturday at the historic Linwood Theater. Anissa says she already has a couple of Hollywood agencies interested, so fingers crossed that the pilot gets picked up by a streaming service.
Up next, the story behind this fiery engagement photo and the Buckley brother and sister making big moves in BMX.
Wow!
Local stories make a difference.
I want to check that out.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Welcome back to the show. When your friends tell you they're going to miss your big summer party, they better have a good excuse. Well, Mark Stewart and Olivia Post told us they'd be in Hawaii.
What we didn't know is that Mark would propose to Olivia during an ongoing eruption of Hawaii's Kilauea volcano, as it spewed lava fountains 800 to 1,000 feet in the air. It wasn't as dangerous as it might look. They were more than a mile away from the eruption. For 6 years, this couple have been rock climbing and mountain climbing together. Mark owns Mountain Mark Photography. Here's wishing them a beautiful life, full of more photographic adventures.
We are spending the day at Northwest Trek, which celebrates its 50th anniversary this weekend. Over the years, we've discovered it's always a good day when you're being sent up to Eatonville to spend some time with animals.
At Northwest Trek, there's always something wild calling out at you. During the fall rut, things can get frisky.
The elk males are competing for females, so they're very vocal, they're very active, they're competitive. It's just an exciting time to see elk here at the park.
But there's no bad time to visit. Winter gives animals a chance to play in the snow. Springtime reveals new babies. And summertime is all about fun. Like a brother and sister fighting over a favorite chair, raccoon siblings Hickory and Bluebell wrestle atop some new logs in their outdoor habitat. There goes bison baby Samson with a case of the zoomies. Good thing he has more than 400 acres to explore. Rescued moose calves Luna and Callie splash around like kids at a water park, while bobcat buddies Tanner and Tahoma playfully bond. Thistle the porcupine says this'll do as he snacks on some flowering currants, while Marigold the striped skunk says that last pun really stinks. At Northwest Trek, anyone can answer the call of the wild.
Northwest Trek is open every day of the week until September 1st. Maybe it's something in the air or something in the water, but the Pacific Northwest has produced 3 world champion BMX riders, including 2 rival siblings who live not far from here in Buckley. Chris Egan has the story.
BMX racing. Hard pedaling, high speeds, and no fear.
You don't want to second think it right before you do.
Buckley's Traxton McKee loves the banks, berms, and bends.
I jumped it, but I cased a little bit.
No breaks, bunny hops, or biffs for this 10-year-old. Traxton got the fever for freestyle flair and flow.
Okay, go.
At an early age.
I got a Strider, I think actually at 2, and I rode that thing around my garage, and my dad put wood up on like other pieces of wood and made like little ramps, and I would ride my bike around every day.
Traxton started competing when he turned 6.
The first lap I did, it was like I fell in love. You fall in love right as you get on the bike.
Once you try it, you love it, and it's kind of like it just consumes you in a good way.
Casey and her husband Travis didn't know much about BMX, but they would quickly learn. In BMX, up to 8 riders compete on a track filled with tight bends, obstacles, and jumps.
I love jumping. It's like when you're riding and you're in the air, it's like everything's in slow motion for a second.
Jumps are cool, but getting a good start is key.
When you go in the gate, you're like, okay, just pedal, get that gate, go on the light right, and it's just, you just think about what you're gonna do, and then you just do it.
And Traxton has the medals to prove he knows what he's doing. He's currently the top-ranked 10-year-old in the state, but...
Come on, Traxton!
He's not the only McKee that's tearing up the tracks. 9-year-old Tennyson McKee.
Get away, get away.
She loves her big brother, Traxton. In fact, the two never fight.
No.
No.
No, get away.
No. It is also what Tennyson said when her parents asked her to ride BMX with her brother.
We wanted Tennyson to try it, and she refused. She literally threw a tantrum. She was like, I'm not getting on a bike, I'm not doing that. We're like, oh, come on, we'll take you to Target.
I love Target, so I was like, fine, I'll do it once.
And then you got on the bike.
And then I got on the bike.
And never looked back.
I'm just getting more faster, I'm getting better, and now I'm #1 in the nation now.
#1 in the world. In 2024, she won her first world championship.
855 bike. McKee.
How cool is that?
I think it's really cool that I won. That was my first time doing Worlds, so.
Tennyson does not like to lose, definitely. And very seldom does she.
Her brother Traxton is about the only one who can beat her.
Kind of competitive in everything they do. They do bicker, they do fight.
Ah, I got your shoe! Traxton!
And get upset with each other.
These are white socks!
But at the same time, they are kind of a team. You get them out on their bikes, and yeah, they're competing, but they're also each other's #1 fans.
And while Traxton admits he'd also like to be #1 in the world, he is proud of his little sister.
Some of my friends will ask me, is your sister actually World 1? And I'm like, yeah, she is.
Traxton and Tennyson are out of the gates, turning, burning, and still learning. A brother and sister that love to ride and also love just being kids.
There.
They have world rankings and sponsorships, and they're not even teens.
Who would ever have thought that they would be doing this at such a young age? I'm so thankful they found this sport. It's taught them a lot of life lessons, I think, too, outside of just getting to ride their bikes.
All right, thank you, Chris. Traxton and Tennyson leave this Sunday for the World Championships in Denmark. No word on whether they're willing to sit next to each other for the entire flight. Good luck to them both.
Up next, an evening rewind from the Seattle living room of Hearts and Wilson.
Really close friends. We socialize, We party together, we hang together before we were Love Mongers.
Welcome back to the show. Legendary rockers Heart have announced that they are bringing their Royal Flush reunion tour to Climate Pledge Arena this November. Both Ann and Nancy Wilson will be performing together, the sisters overcoming some estrangement, and Ann beating cancer. Back in 1997, we got to visit with Ann and Nancy Wilson at Ann's home in Seattle. Back then, they were all excited about a side project called the Love Mongers. Here's tonight's Evening Rewind.
Well, what is a love monger, Anne? It's been said that love mongers are people that don't know what they're going to do on stage until they get up there. But you know, that's going a little far.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Love Mongers are Ann and Nancy Wilson and some old friends. Sue Ennis.
Sue has written songs with us for Heart since, Dog and Butterfly days.
And Frank Cox.
Frankie we've known for, I don't know, 18 years.
Some of you weren't born when we met Frank Cox.
This band's trademark is a relaxed, spontaneous attitude. But lately they've brushed up against the grindstone and cut their first CD. It's called Whirligig.
It's a red letter day. You know, when we can say we've been together as friends for all these years, and it finally has flowered in an album.
The Love Mongers are not a way for these sisters to relive the glory days of Heart. And they're certainly not one of those Seattle mosh pit, I hate everybody bands. They've got the star power and the talent, but they've deliberately avoided becoming a rock band and all that goes with it.
This is very much opposite of that. We just kind of drive to the gigs. And we never make very much money. And so we're not responsible to the buck. I mean, it's very cool.
Other cool random facts about this band: they like Italian food.
I like Beppo's.
We like to go to Beppo's.
Yeah, that's a good restaurant.
It's a great garlic bread.
But go with lots of people.
Yeah,
go with lots of people.
Go with a big group.
The Love Mongers' new CD doesn't mean Heart is gone. It's just taking a break while these friends have some fun of their own.
We're really close friends. We socialize, you know. We party together, we hang together before we were Love Mongers.
And we're all about love, baby.
Love.
That's what we're all about.
And they are still all about the love. Tickets are selling fast for the Heart Reunion concert, which is happening November 23rd at Climate Pledge Arena. Cheap Trick is the opening act.
Up next, how you can win some Smurfy swag. Now in our 39th season, Evening shares local stories that make our community shine. Thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com.
Welcome back to the show from Northwest Trek. If you're a little tired of superheroes and super stunts, maybe you want to try something blue. Well, good news, there's an all-new Smurfs movie coming out with an all-star cast.
La 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 la.
Sing a happy song. La 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 la
la. La 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 la.
Why are you singing that dreadful song?
Superstar Rihanna leads a star-studded voice cast as Smurfette in the Smurfs reboot, which made its LA premiere over the weekend. With her kids by her side, Rihanna offered us all advice about chasing your dreams.
Go after it now. Do not wait. You just never know what you can do. Just go for it. I always believed in that.
When evil wizards kidnap Papa Smurf,
I think I just smurfed my pants.
Smurfette leads the Smurfs on a mission into the real world to save him. Nick Offerman plays Papa Smurf's brother, Ken.
The thing I love about animation is that I'm not limited by this donkey-like body, which I can only, there are only so many moves I have. And they're fly moves, admittedly, they're pretty fantastic. But when I'm doing animation, I can do way cooler moves because somebody can draw it.
We are giving away Smurfs t-shirts, hats, plushies, and more. If you'd like to win some Smurfs merch, enter our random drawing. Just find our Smurfs post on the King 5 Evening Facebook or Instagram page and leave a comment. Oh, and good luck.
And that will do it for us at Northwest Trek, celebrating its 50th birthday this weekend with all kinds of fun for the kids. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.